Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for this evening's performance at the Millennium Stage. Tonight's presentation is brought to you in collaboration with Listen Local First DC. Listen Local First DC is a local music initiative dedicated to creating alternative venues for local music exploration. Please welcome to the stage Buds Collective.
How's everybody doing? Is that you? That sounds great. Thank you guys for coming out tonight. What a great crowd to have at the Kennedy Center, huh? Come on. Happy Memorial Day as well. We're going to play some songs off our newest album here for you. I hope you like it.
Hold on. Lots of things are happening. Hold on.
He's a little tall for that. All right. Good? All right, here's one called The First. 1, 2, 3. Do you think it's fun to hurt me and mess around with my heart? All I do is sit and worry about the next time you decide that we should part. Well, you know just how to make me cry. You know how to hurt me the worst. Well, I've never been in love before. Why did you have to be the first? I thought that an angel stood before me, but you turned out to be a devil in disguise. When you burned me, when you kissed me, there was fire in your lips and in your eyes. Well, somehow I thought you'd change your ways, start loving me the way that I loved you. But I knew I'd never see the day you start acting like the girl I thought I knew. Well, you think it's fun to hurt me, and you like to mess around with my heart. Well, don't think that I'll feel sorry. This is the last time that we'll ever have to part. Well, you knew just how to make me cry. You knew how to hurt me the worst. Well, I've never killed no one before. Why did you have to be the first? Thank you. You have painted up your lips and rolled and curled your tinted hair. Ruby, are you contemplating going out somewhere? The shadows on the wall tell me the sun is going down. So Ruby, don't take your love to town. 'Cause it wasn't me who started that old crazy Asian war. But I was proud to go and do my patriotic chore. And yes, it's true that I'm not the man I used to be. But Ruby, I still need some company. It's hard to love a man whose legs are bent and paralyzed. And the wants and the needs of a woman your age, really I realize. But it won't be long, I've heard them say, until I'm not around. So Ruby, don't take your love to town. She's leaving now, for I've just heard the slamming of the door. Yeah, the way I know I've heard it slam 100 times before. And if I could move, I'd get my gun and I'd put her in the ground. So Ruby, don't take your love to town. Oh, Ruby, don't take your love to town. Thank y'all. Like I said, we are so proud to be here today at the Kennedy Center, and I'm going to introduce our banjo player to you down here. She makes her home in Winchester, Virginia, originally from down in Front Royal. I see she's got some family down here in the front row. They came all the way out to see her as well. And she's doing a great job on that banjo. She sings some tenor with us on occasionally when Cody needs to hit the bass part and stuff. But she's an award-winning banjo player. Put your hands together for Miss Gina Close. We're going to play an old Stanley Brothers tune that we consider her theme song. It's one called How Mountain Girls Can Love. Get down, boys, go back home, back to the girls you love. Treat her right, never wrong. How mountain girls can love. I was riding the night in a high cold wind on the trail of the old lonesome pine, thinking of you, feeling so blue, wondering why I left you behind. Get down, boys, go back home, back to the girls you love. Treat her right, never wrong. How mountain girls can love. I remember the night we strolled down the lane. Our hearts were young and happy then. You whispered to me as I held you close, we hope that night will never end. Get down, boys, go back home, back to the girls you love. Treat her right, never wrong. How mountain girls can love. Boys, go back home, back to the girls you love. Treat her right, never wrong. How mountain girls can love. How mountain girls can love. Gina Close. Over here on the banjo, or over here on the bass this time. Sporting the big beard and the nice vest there. He makes his home down in Madison, Virginia. I drug him away from the Graves Mountain Bluegrass Festival to be here today with you guys, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I could get him out because he was having a good time down there. Too much fun, maybe. But put your hands together on the bass and tenor vocal, Mr. Cody Brown.
Thank you.
We're going to feature his tenor vocals on this tune and do one off our latest album. It's one that I wrote. It's called Sweet Dreams in Cincinnati. She came out of our room and slammed the door, her bags in hand and tears in her eyes. She said, I don't think I love you anymore. I said, that comes to me as no surprise. Ever since you took that trip out to Ohio, I could tell that there was something wrong. I could see it in your face. Your heart was in another place, and mine was stuck here singing a sad song. Now she's having sweet dreams of Cincinnati, while another holds her closely through the night. Nothing I could say that would make her wanna stay. Now these southern stars just don't shine as bright. Now I'm all alone just gazing at the moon, thinking of the times when she was mine. Deep down I knew the end was coming soon. I guess I didn't want to see the signs, like when I used to lie awake and watch her sleeping. It was the only time I got to see her smile. And though it broke my heart to watch us grow apart, at least I saw her happy for a while. She was having sweet dreams of Cincinnati, while another held her closely through the night. There's nothing I could say that would make her wanna stay. Now these southern stars just don't shine as bright. Now she's having sweet dreams in Cincinnati. Thank you. Do y'all want to hear a bass man sing one? I think that's a yes. Give it to him. You guys might recognize this one. It's a good old Grateful Dead tune, and seldom seen, covered it right here in D.C. And we just cut it on our new album. One called Rider.
Well, I lay down last night, Lord, could I take my rest? I lay down last night, Lord, could I take my rest? My mind was wandering like the wild geese in the west. I know you riders gonna miss me when I'm gone. I know you riders gonna miss me when I'm gone. Gonna miss your baby from rolling in your arms. Well, the sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. Yeah, that sun's gonna shine in my back door someday. The wind's gonna blow all my cares away. I know you riders gonna miss me when I'm gone. I know you riders gonna miss me when I'm gone. Gonna miss your baby from rolling in your arms. Well, I wish I was a headline on a northbound train. Yeah, I wish I was a headline on a northbound train. Shine my light through the cool Colorado rain. I know you riders gonna miss me when I'm gone. I know you riders gonna miss me when I'm gone. Gonna miss your baby from rolling in your arms.
Cody Brown.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. Over here on the mandolin, I'll introduce him next. As you can see, he is a great instrumentalist, and he won this mandolin in Watermelon Park in 2013 in the Mandolin Picking Championship down there, and it's about a $5,000 mandolin. So I think he did pretty good down there as well. But I have to say, he's my little brother, and I don't often say it, but I'm very proud of the way he plays. And give him a hand, Jack Dunlap over here. I don't say it in front of him, at least. How about that? Gina, kick off one called Roving Gambler for us. Roving gambler, I've gambled all around. Whenever I meet with a deck of cards, I lay my money down. Lay my money down, lay my money down. Well, I had not been in Frisco many more weeks than 3 when I met up with a pretty little girl and she fell in love with me. Fell in love with me, fell in love with me. Took me in her parlor and she cooled me with her fan. She whispered low in her mother's ear, I love this gambling man. Love this gambling man, love this gambling man. Oh, daughter, oh dear daughter, how can you treat me so? And leave your dear old mother, girl, and with the gambler go. With the gambler go, with the gambler go. Frisco, and I wound up in Spain. I met up with a gambling man, and we got in a poker game. Got in a poker game, got in a poker game. Well, he put the money in the pot and he dealt the cards around. I caught him dealing from the bottom of the deck, so I shot the gambler down. Shot the gambler down, shot the gambler down. Well, now I'm in this prison, got a number for my name. The warden said when he slammed the door, you gambled your last game. Gambled your last game, gambled your last game. Thank you.
Oh, thank you all so much. How are you doing today at the Millennium Stage at the Kennedy Center? I don't think you heard me. How are y'all doing today at the Millennium Stage at the Kennedy Center? All right, that'll do. Well, we are all really excited to be here today. This is like a dream come true for at least me. But this guy standing next to me playing guitar, he, like he said earlier, I'm his little brother, so I guess that makes him my older brother. And like he said, we've got some CDs available, so make sure you come out to our table back there in the back when we get done and talk to us. We'd love to meet you guys. And but right here on the guitar, please make welcome, all the way from Wardensville, West Virginia, Buddy Dunlap.
Thank you all. We're going to try another one off our latest album here. It's one that I wrote probably 10 years back, and the three of us had worked up in a band together back then before we had this group. But we'll try it for you here. It's one called I'm Sorry. It ain't easy for me to tell you I was wrong, but I've let my pride take over now for entirely too long. Why you would leave me here, I can't understand. But since you left me, darling, I'm a broken man. And I'm sorry for the pain that I've caused you, and I'm sorry for any tears that you did cry. And I hope that you can find it in your heart to say we'll never part, and forgive me, little darling, one more time. So don't look to the past, 'cause it's all said and done. Don't worry about the future, 'cause it is just begun. Just look right beside you, and this is where I'll be. I'll treat you right, just wait and see. And I'm sorry for the pain that I've caused you, and I'm sorry for any tears that you did cry. And I hope that you can find it in your heart to say we'll never part, and forgive me, little darling, one more time. And I'm sorry for the pain that I've caused you, and I'm sorry for any tears that you did cry. And I hope that you can find it in your heart to say we'll never part, and forgive me, little darling, one more time. And I'm sorry for the pain that I've caused you, and I'm sorry for for any tears that you did cry. And I hope that you can find it in your heart to say we'll never part. And forgive me, little darling, one more time. Please forgive me, little darling, one more time. Thank you. Long about 1825, I left Tennessee very much alive. And I never would have made it through the Arkansas mud if I hadn't been riding on the Tennessee stud. Well, I ran into trouble with my sweetheart's paw, and one of her brothers was a bad outlaw. So I wrote her a letter by my Uncle Bud, and I rode away on the Tennessee stud. The Tennessee stud, he was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. Well, he had the nerve and he had the blood, and there never was a horse like the Tennessee stud. Well, I drifted on down into no man's land. I crossed the river called the Rio Grande. And I raced my horse with the Spaniards full till I got me a skin full of silver and gold. Well, me and a gambler, we couldn't agree. We got in a fight over Tennessee. We pulled our guns and he fell with a thud, and I got away on the Tennessee stud. The Tennessee stud, he was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. Well, he had the nerve and he had the blood, and there never was a horse like the Tennessee stud. Well, I rode right back across Arkansas. I whooped your brother and I whooped your pa. And I found that girl with the curly hair, and she was riding on the Tennessee mare. On stirrup by stirrup and side by side, we crossed the rivers and the valleys wide. Yeah, I love that girl with the curly hair, and the Tennessee stud loves the Tennessee mare. The Tennessee stud, he was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. Oh, he had the nerve and he had the blood, and there never was a horse like the Tennessee stud. Thank you. That's a fun one. We do a monthly bluegrass concert series at a place up in Wardensville, West Virginia called Cape and Crossing Farm, where I live actually, and we raise grass-fed beef cattle up there and stuff, and we needed something to do with our old barn, so we put in a couple stages, and we have our concerts up there once a month. And I know some people have been there that are here tonight, and we have a CD available back there that we recorded live a few months back, a few years back, I guess, at this point. But we're having one next weekend, and another one June 14th, June 20th, and July 4th. So we got a busy month. It's usually once a month, but we got about 4 in the next 6 weeks there. But we invite you to come out to that and grab a schedule back there up from our table where the curly-headed girl's sitting that I was singing about a second ago there.
Hope Plaza doesn't find out about that.
Well, there's a place not too far from where we live called Lost River, and prompted us to record this song, even though this one's about a place in Canada written by Michael Martin Murphey, but it's a great tune that hope you guys like it. Lost River. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There's a lost river that flows in a valley where no one goes, where the wild waters rush, rumbles deep in the hush. Gone far from there now, Lord, I'll get back somehow to where the lost river winds in the shadow of the pines. Oh, lost river, now I'm coming back to the pot-bellied stove, where the firewood's all stacked. My Quebec girl, go with me. Oh, my belle, my fleur-de-lis, where the lost river winds in the shadow of the pines. Now everybody knows where that lost river flows. It's someplace he's lost, behind the bridges that he's crossed. And he'd like to return, but the bridges are all burned, and he's much too far down to return to higher ground. Oh, lost river, now I'm coming back to the pot-bellied stove, where the firewood's all stacked. My Quebec girl, go with me. Oh, my belle, my fleur-de-lis, to where the lost river winds in the shadow of the pines. Far over the ridge, now is it too late for me to build me a new bridge to a bright golden time when her love was still mine and the world was still wild, like the heart of a child. Oh, lost river, now I'm coming back to the pot-bellied stove, where the firewood's all stacked. My Quebec girl, go with me. Oh, my belle, my fleur-de-lis, to where the lost river winds in the shadow of the pines. To where the lost river winds in the shadow of the pines. Thank you. I think we'll turn Jack loose on one here. We recorded one instrumental on our new album, and it's one that Jack wrote. We worked up down in Monterey, Virginia, and he aptly named it Monterey Jack, so I hope you guys like it. Jack Dunlap.
Thank you.
She grew up in an Indiana town, had a good-looking mama who never was around, but she grew up tall and she grew up bright with the Indiana boys on the Indiana nights. Well, she moved down here at the age of 18. She blew the boys away, it was more than they'd seen. I was introduced and we both started grooving. She said, I dig you, baby, but I gotta keep moving on. Keep moving on. Let's dance with Mary Jane one more time to kill the pain. And I feel summer creeping in, and I'm tired of this town again. Well, I don't know, but I've been told you never slow down, you never grow old. Tired of screwing up, tired of going down, tired of myself, tired of this town. Oh my, oh hell yes, got to put on that party dress. Buy me a drink, sing me a song, take me as I come, 'cause I can't stay long. Let's dance with Mary Jane one more time to kill the pain. And I feel summer creeping in, and I'm tired of this town again. Square, she's standing in her underwear, looking down from a hotel room. Nightfall will be coming soon. Oh my, oh hell yes, you got to put on that party dress. It was too cold to cry when I woke up alone. I hit my last number, walked to the road. Last dance with Mary Jane, one more time to kill the pain. I feel summer creeping in, and I'm tired of this town again. Thank you. Well, I was standing on the corner with the lowdown blues, a great big hole in the bottom of my shoes. Well, honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Well, honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, look at your sound, I know you run out stocking and brown shoe. Well, honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Well, honey, let me be your salty dog. I was down in the wild one, sitting along, my finger on the trigger, my eye on the hog. Well, honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Well, honey, let me be your salty dog. I pulled the trigger and the gun said go. The shot fell over in Mexico. Well, honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Well, honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, salty dog, that right there's a salty dog. Well, honey, let me be your salty dog. Well, let me be your salty dog, or I won't be your man at all. Well, honey, let me be your salty dog. Said, honey, let me be your salty dog. Thank you. We'll try a tune here. We've never recorded this one, but we enjoy doing this. Written by the great Del McCurry. One called Rain and Snow. Well, I married me a wife. She gave me trouble all my life. Threw me out in the cold rain and snow. Rain and snow. Threw me out in the cold rain and snow. She came down the stairs, combing back her long yellow hair, and her cheeks were as red as a rose, as a rose, Lord, Lord. Her cheeks were as red as a rose. Well, I've done all I can do to try to get along with you, and I ain't gonna be treated this way, Lord, Lord, and I ain't gonna be treated this way. Well, I married me a wife. She gave me trouble all my life. Threw me out in the cold rain and snow. Rain and snow. Lord, Lord. Threw me out in the cold rain and snow. Well, she threw me out in the cold rain and snow. Thank you. When I was a child, my family would travel back to eastern Kentucky, where my parents were born, to a backwards old town that's often remembered so many times that my memories are worn. So, Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train just hauled it away. Sometimes we travel right down the Green River to the abandoned old prison down by Avery Hill, where the air smelled like snakes that we'd chew with our pistols, but empty pop bottles was all we would kill. So, Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train just hauled it away. Then the coal company came with the world's largest shovel. They tortured the timber and they stripped all the land. And they dug for their coal till the land was forsaken, and wrote it all down as the progress of man. So, Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train just hauled it away. When I die, let my ashes float down the Green River. Let my soul wander down past the Rochester Dam. I'll be halfway to heaven with paradise waiting, just 5 miles away from wherever I am. So, Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train just hauled it away. So, Daddy, won't you take me back to Muhlenberg County, down by the Green River where paradise lay? Well, I'm sorry, my son, but you're too late in asking. Mr. Peabody's coal train just hauled it away. Mr. Peabody's coal train just hauled it away. Thank you guys so much. We got time for one more tune here, and we really do appreciate everybody coming out today. And I'm going to introduce everybody one more time. Over here on the mandolin, my little brother, Mr. Jack Dunlap. Down on the banjo, Miss Gina Close. Over here on the bass, Mr. Cody Brown. My name's Buddy Dunlap. We're Bud's Collective. Thank you guys again. We're going to leave you with one called Amy. I can see why you think you belong to me. I'm never trying to let you think or let you see one thing for yourself. But now you're off with someone else and I'm alone. You know, I thought that I might keep you for my own. Amy, what you wanna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. Don't you think the time is right for us to find all the things you thought weren't proper could be right in time? And can you see which way we should stand together or alone? I can never see what's right or what is wrong, 'cause it would take too long to see. Amy, what you wanna do? I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. Amy, what you wanna do. I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. Now it's come to what you want, you've had your way. And everything you thought before just faded into gray. Can you see that I don't know if it's you or if it's me? But if it's one of us, I'm sure we both will see. So take a good long look and tell me, hey me, what you wanna do. I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. Longer if I do, yeah. Hey me, what you wanna do. I think I could stay with you for a while, maybe longer if I do. I keep falling in and out of love with you. Falling in and out of love with you. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I keep falling in and out of love with you. Thank you, everybody.